Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is an inner work yoga class for your heart chakra. So our heart chakra is all about a balance between giving love and receiving love. So our heart chakra is all about relationships, our relationship to ourselves, our relationships to those around us, and our relationship to love itself. What a healthy heart chakra needs is a balance between love for the self and love for others. An ability to both receive love and to give love. In this class, we'll be working through releasing past hurts, past wounds of the heart and in relationships. So throughout this class, you might like to set the intention to release past hurt and past pain that may be held in your heart chakra, that may be stopping you from either giving or receiving love today. Honor the times where your heart felt unsafe and choose to reopen those channels so that your heart may guide you in the most loving and joyful way for your unique expression, so that you may receive the wisdom and the guidance that your heart holds for you and be guided to your most loving, joyful, highest timeline possible. So to begin, we'll start by rubbing our hands together, generating heat, energy, and friction between our palms. By doing this, we can start to tap into feeling into our energy body. While our respiratory system and our digestive system lives within our physical body, our chakras make up our energy body. So just creating energy in between our palms. And you might like to separate your palms and maybe you can feel that energy. Maybe you can feel the heat. Maybe see how wide you can get them while still feeling into that energy. And you might like to close your eyes and just bring your palms over your heart space, blessing it with that energy. Our hearts need to be able to receive new and fresh energy, and to also be able to amplify and then give and release the old energy so that it doesn't get stagnant within our heart center. So just blessing our hearts with this new energy. And you can keep your hands on your heart center, or you can allow them to rest on your legs, on your knees. And just start to deepen and elongate your breaths. Feel the way that your chest expands and then shrinks with every inhale and exhale. And imagine energy pouring out of your heart chakra as you exhale, and pouring in as you inhale, filling it up with new vital energy, and exhaling stagnant old energy with love. See if you can make your breath slightly longer, slightly slower, slightly deeper. And as you feel into this energy through your breath, see if you can notice whether it's harder for you to give or receive that energy. Maybe there's one that feels slightly more uncomfortable, Maybe there's slightly more resistance to either giving love or receiving love. See if you can take notice of which one that is for you. Maybe it's neither. Maybe it's so subtle that you can barely tell. That's okay too. And just take this moment to set the intention for this class. Would you like to open your heart in order to better give love, or in order to better receive love? Or a bit of both? And once you've done that, you can open your eyes and you can release your hands, and we'll move into alternate nostril breathing. This is a breathing technique that helps to balance our masculine and feminine energies within us. This also helps with balancing our ability to give and receive. So to do this breath, use your right arm and hold your elbow out so it's at a 90-degree angle to your body. It can be a little out to the side or kind of in front of you. And take your pointer and middle finger and put them just in between your eyebrows. And then use your ring finger to block your left nostril while you inhale through your right, and then using your thumb to block your right nostril while you exhale through your left. Then inhale again through your left, blocking your left, exhale through your right, and inhale through your right. And continuing like that, switching the nostrils that we're blocking as we go. And we'll just do this breath for 2 minutes. So find a good position for you. The reason why it's important to keep your elbow up is so that your rib cage stays open and your lung stays open and able to breathe. You can close your eyes. You can bring your focus into that point in between your eyebrows, where your third eye is. And inhale through your right. Hold at the top for a second. Switch fingers, switch nostrils, and exhale through your left. Hold at the bottom for a few seconds. And inhale through your left. Hold at the top. And exhale through your right. Hold at the bottom and inhale through your right. And just keep going at your own pace. Maybe visualize as you inhale on each side, the energy rising on that side of your body and coming over the top of your head like a rainbow before it descends down the other side of your body as you exhale. Keep your spine long. Keep your gaze focused in on your third eye. And allow your breath to refresh and revitalize the energies on either side of your body. Take your last couple of breaths. And end with an exhale on your right nostril. And as you take that last exhale, you can relax your hand down. You can keep your eyes closed and just sit for a moment in this energy. Check back in with your heart, with its ability to give and receive, to pour out and to allow in. And we'll do some twists now. So first, bring your left foot up near your right hip. And then if you can, if it's comfortable enough, to cross your right leg over and plant that on the ground on the other side of your left knee. If this is too much, you can just sit like this, that's fine, or even just cross-legged is fine as well. So when you do this, you want to be twisting to the side where your foot is down by your hip. So first, find your position and root down through your sit bones. Inhale to elongate through your spine, open your chest. And exhale, twist and hook your left elbow onto your right knee. You can plant your right hand back behind you as a little kickstand. And all of the twisting happens in your spine. If you want to deepen the twist a little, you can turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Lengthening with every inhale and twisting a little deeper with every exhale. And take a last breath. Take a last inhale and exhale. Gently come back to center. And now crossing your right leg over your left so that your knees are stacked in front of you. If this is too much, you can bring your feet a little more forward, see how that feels. But try to get your knees almost stacked over each other. And make sure that there's not any pain in your hips in this position. And we'll do Gomukhasana. So inhale and reach your right arm up to the sky. And then slide it back down your back as far as you can. And with your left hand, you can reach it out to the side. And then swing it around, palm facing outwards, to meet your hand in the middle of your back, if you can. If you can't reach, that's perfectly fine. Just see if you can try and see if you can get as much of a stretch in your arms as you can. Maybe tilt your gaze up slightly. Reach up through your spine, through the top of your head. Maybe open your chest a little. Deepen your breath. Relaxing your legs and relaxing your hips into the floor. Maybe see if you can go a little deeper in your arms. And take a final breath. And on an exhale, release your arms down. And you can slowly uncross your legs. You might like to take a quick butterfly stretch to recenter your hips. Or you might like to stretch your legs out in front of you and give them a bit of a shake. And we'll do the same on the other side. So this time, right foot crosses over and down to your left hip. And left leg crosses over next to your right knee. And now we're twisting the opposite way. So remember, firstly, just finding a position where your feet are rooted, where your sit bones are rooted. And inhale to lengthen through your spine and open through your chest. And exhale, gently twisting, using your left hand as a kickstand, and your right elbow presses against your left knee to take you a little bit deeper into the twist. Lengthening and expanding in your chest with every inhale, and twisting slightly deeper with every exhale. Take a last breath. And on an exhale, gently twisting back to center. And again, holding your left leg. So your left knee is right over your right knee. Find a position that's comfortable for you. Root through both your sit bones. Make sure both hips are firmly planted on the mat. And we'll do the same with the arms. So inhaling your left arm up this time and crossing it down over your back. Right arm out to the side and bring it around, palm facing outwards, to try to meet your left hand in the middle of your back. Inhale, maybe tilt your head up, maybe open your chest, relax your shoulders down. Relax your legs and your hips and your knees. Lengthen through your spine, root through your sit bones. And breathe deeply. See if you can take the stretch a little deeper. Take your final inhale. And exhale to release your hands back down to your sides. And then unfolding your legs. Again, take a butterfly stretch, wiggle your legs out. Do what you need to do to recenter. Next, we'll move into a Kundalini Kriya. This Kriya is called arm arcs. And this is for connecting your head to your heart. Often these two parts of ourselves are not great at communicating. So that's what this Kriya is designed to help flow the energy from your heart to your head and from your head to your heart. We use our arms in this Kriya, so get ready. They might get a little sore, but we'll only be doing it for 2 minutes. And we use our arms because our arms are what we use to give and receive. We reach out and we pull in with our arms. That's why our arms are so connected to our heart center, because that is how we give and receive love through our arms. So, so to do this kriya, arms out to the side, and in this position we exhale. And then inhale, bending at your elbows and crossing your wrists one over the other. And first we want to cross behind the crown of our head here. Behind the crown, inhale, exhale back down. Inhale in front of the crown of our head, exhale back down. And each time, if you can, swap the hand that's in front as you do it. If that's too much, no worries at all. So try to make your breath forceful, not too forceful, but powerful enough that it moves the energy through your body, through your arms. So we'll be here for 2 minutes and we'll begin in our exhale position. And inhale, bring your arms up over your head. You can breathe through your mouth or your nose. You might like to start off slow just to get used to the rhythm and used to the movement, but feel free to go as slow or as fast as you like. You can even close your eyes and bring your gaze to your third eye. You can imagine your heart energy pulsating in and out with every inhale and exhale. Come back to your intention for giving and receiving love, using your arms to give and receive love. Fresh energy pouring into your heart chakra and stagnant energy pouring out of your heart chakra. If your arms get sore, if you really need to, you can give them a bit of a shake and then resume. 30 seconds left. And on an inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, you can lower your hands back down onto your knees. Just keep your eyes closed and just sit and feel the effects of that. How are your arms feeling? How is your chest feeling? How is your heart center feeling after that? That was really hard on my arms. I don't know about you, but my arms are a little tired after that. So come onto all fours to tabletop. Knees under hips and hands under shoulders. And just take a couple of just slow, relaxing cat cows. So inhale and lifting your chest and your tailbone up to the sky. And exhale, rounding your back, tucking your tailbone in and tucking your chin to your chest. Just go at your own pace, nice and slow, or fast if that's what feels good for you right now. Making sure to open up the front of your chest as you inhale and the back of your chest as you exhale. And take a last round. And on an inhale, come back to neutral. Neutral spine, flat spine, tabletop. Now root through all 10 fingers and see if you can put most of your weight in between your thumb and your pointer finger. Tuck your toes and lift your tailbone up and back as you exhale into down dog. Relax your shoulders, relax your knees. Root through the balls of your feet and extend long through your heels. Relax your chest down towards the mat. You can bend your knees if you need to. And just allow your head to hang. Maybe give it a little nod, yes, and a little shake, no. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And we'll move into our next Kriya. We're only going to do 3 of these, so I'll demonstrate first and then you can follow. So we're going to inhale, come forward, flip onto the tops of your toes and lower down for up dog. Inhale and then flip back to down dog. If this is too difficult, the alternative would be tabletop, come down, lower down to cobra. Back up to tabletop, exhale, inhale, cobra. So whichever variation you're going to do today, do 3 of those in your own time. So inhale, coming forward, opening up your chest, not letting your thighs touch the mat, and exhale, back to down dog. 2 more. Inhale, coming forward, opening up your chest, and exhale, down dog. Last one. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, down dog. Whew. Take 1 breath here, and then inhale, come forward once more, and you can lower your knees down. Slowly lower down onto your belly. And we'll do crocodile pose. So first, separate your legs out a little bit wider and tip your toes to face outwards. Bring your hands into a V shape in front of you so that they form a pillow for your forehead. Completely relaxed here. Feel into your heartbeat and try to intentionally slow and steady your breath. That was a lot of work. Now it's time to just let go and relax. And as you're breathing here, just bring your awareness to how your back body expands and contracts with every inhale and exhale. Our heart chakras don't just pour energy forward through the front of our body, but also through the back. As you're in this pose, you can feel your back expanding, going up and contracting down, just like a slow, steady crocodile breath. Feeling your heart expanding and giving and contracting and receiving, even through your back body. And when you're ready, you can bring your legs back to neutral. Bring your hands either side of your shoulders and just slowly press yourself back up onto your knees. Okay, and we have pretty much a final pose. You might like to move forward a little. This is camel pose. This is our last difficult heart opener before we just relax into Tadasana. So for camel pose, bring your knees out to hip width apart, and same as your ankles and your feet, come up onto your knees. So for this, our knees, our shins and our feet are our anchors. Tilt your tailbone down and your hip points up towards your belly button. Put your hands on your low back as though you're putting your hands into your back jean pockets. And now elongate through your spine, bringing your spine up long, tucking your tailbone down and bringing your hip points up, pressing your hips away from you and slowly arching your back. This might be just as far as you want to take it today. That's fine. If you would like to go all the way into camel pose, continue to press your hips forward, engaging your thighs, making sure to consciously elongate through your back, especially your low back. Press forward and come down one hand at a time onto your heels. Pressing forward through your hips, engaging your thighs. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, rooting through your knees, your feet. If there's any crunching or pain in your low back, maybe come out of it and just take a variation, or come out of it and elongate your spine and try to tilt your tailbone further down. Come back into it and see if that feels any better. Take some deep breaths in this pose and just allow your heart to crack open like a window that you've just cracked open in a musky room, and you're allowing fresh air and fresh energy to enter, and stagnant, old, dusty energy to exit through that crack in the window. And on an inhale, come up one hand at a time, very slowly, up to neutral. Bring your knees back together. Sit back down onto your heels and fold completely over your legs, relaxing your arms for child's pose. I'm just going to switch directions for the sake of the camera angle. But when you're ready, you can just roll onto your right side. Just gently rolling down. You can take your right arm up, act as a pillow for your head. Keeping your knees tucked in. And just use this pose to connect with your inner child. How is your inner child feeling? How is their heart energy feeling? What would they like you to do more of in your heart space? Maybe allow some energy to pour from your heart into theirs. And equally allow them to pour some of their heart energy into you. You can stay right here if you like, or you can just roll over onto your back for Shavasana. And check in again with your heart. With each inhale and exhale, imagine the love flowing out through your heart center and back in, through the front of your body, up to the sky above you and back down into your heart center, and from the back of your body as well, sending love down into the earth and drawing love back up from the earth into your heart. Your heart is like a compass. It will whisper to you which way it wants you to go. And your heart always has your highest good in mind. It always wants you to move in the direction of your highest love and joy. Tuning into your heart through practices like this and being able to hear that whisper will allow you to be guided by your heart's wisdom. So see if you can bring your awareness down into your heart. Just let your mind go. Let your body go. Your feet and your legs, your hips, your stomach, your back, your arms, your chest, your head and your face. Relax it all. Relax your mind. And just sit with your heart for a few minutes. And when you're ready, you can bring your awareness back into your body. Feel the floor beneath you, feel the air touching your skin. And start to deepen your breaths. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. And very slowly, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes or you can stay right where you are for as long as you need. as you move through the rest of your day, see if you can pay attention to how it feels when you're giving love, how it feels in your heart, and how it feels equally when you're receiving love. See if you can bring awareness to what you tend to do more of. Do you give your love away? Do you pour your love outside of yourself into others? Or do you tend to receive love and not give any away? By bringing awareness to this, we can start to create more balance in our lives, in our relationships, and in our relationship to ourselves as well. If you enjoyed this class, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any requests in the comments, requests for what classes you might like to see in the future. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.